What's the most unprofessional thing a doctor's office ever did to your child? My 3-year-old daughter had a 104-degree Fahrenheit fever and was having trouble breathing, but the receptionist refused to see us because our insurance card was expired by 2 days. Ma'am, her fever won't break and she's wheezing, I said, holding my burning hot toddler who was barely responsive. She didn't even glance at my daughter. No current insurance, no service, that's policy. I explained our new cards were delayed in the mail and showed her the insurance company's email confirming active coverage. She shrugged and slid the email back. I need the physical card. Computer says expired. My daughter started making a strange whistling sound when breathing. Other parents in the waiting room were staring as I begged, please, just look at her. Something's really wrong. Sir, I can't override the system, she said, typing on her computer like we weren't even there. I asked to speak with the doctor directly. The doctor only sees patients with valid insurance cards, she replied coldly, but she's been our patient for 3 years. Past relationship doesn't matter. Current card or no service. My daughter's lips started turning slightly blue. A grandmother nearby whispered, oh my God, that baby needs help. I rushed back to the desk. Her lips are turning blue. Please. The receptionist finally looked up, saw my daughter, then looked back at her screen. Sir, you're being dramatic. Children get fevers. I pulled out my phone to call 911. You can't make emergency calls here. It disturbs other patients, she said, pointing to a sign. Are you insane? My daughter can't breathe. Hospital policy, take it outside. That's when another mother stood up. This is insane. That child is turning blue. The receptionist shot her a look. Ma'am, please don't interfere with office procedures. I grabbed my daughter and ran outside to call 911. The paramedics arrived in 4 minutes. They took one look at my daughter and immediately started oxygen. How long has she been like this? The paramedic asked while checking her vitals. About an hour. The doctor's office wouldn't see her. His face went dark. An hour? With these symptoms? They rushed her to the ER with sirens blaring. At the hospital, doctors swarmed around her. Severe pneumonia with respiratory distress, the ER doctor said grimly. Her oxygen levels are dangerously low. How long was she denied care? An hour because of an insurance card issue. The doctor's jaw dropped. An insurance card? She could have gone into respiratory failure. They admitted her immediately to the pediatric ICU. I spent 3 days watching my daughter fight for her life on oxygen support. On day 4, armed with hospital records, ICU photos, and a lawyer, I walked back into that doctor's office. The same receptionist was there, looking shocked to see me. Oh, you're back. Did you get your new insurance card? I placed the ICU discharge papers on her desk. I have a question. What's your medical training? Her smile vanished as she read pediatric pneumonia with near respiratory failure. Sir, I was following protocol. Your protocol put my 3-year-old in the ICU for 4 days, I said, showing her the photos of my daughter with oxygen tubes. These are pictures of what happens when you deny emergency care over paperwork. The office manager came running out. Sir, let's discuss this privately. No, I said loudly. Everyone should know what happens when insurance cards matter more than dying children. The office manager was panicking. We'll review our emergency protocols immediately. You're right, you will, I said, because the medical board, state insurance commissioner, and local news are all getting copies of these records. 1 week later, they called to inform me they'd implemented an emergency care policy and the receptionist had been terminated.